Welcome to Subramani. One question which I keep getting asked is should I invest more money now that the market is down? I find the question very amusing because I don't know anything about how you invest and how much you invest. But I'm assuming, let us say you are a DIY or you have an advisor, and to the advisor you have said, oh, I have X amount of income, I have X amount of Y amount of expenses, so X minus Y is what I can invest. So fine, your advisor has accepted that figure or whatever it is, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever per month that you are investing. Now suddenly the market has gone down and you have read a lot of literature and you have been told when the market goes down you should invest more. That's fantastic. Now, how did you know that the market is going to go down? Well, you didn't. How did you arrive at this amount of SIP that you want to put? Well, again, vague. You were very happy doing 5,000 or 6,000 or whatever round number, and you said, can we make it 10,000? Your wife said, no, we don't know how much we'll be able to do it, so let us keep it at 6,000. So it remains at 6,000. So suddenly the market has come down and you find that you can invest some more money. Maybe you can invest another 50,000. So therefore this question of should I invest more when the market comes down? The logic is initially itself you should have invested much more than 6,000 because this 50,000 is lying in your savings bank account, because that money could have already been in the market, right? The fact that you did not invest it for the last 2-3 years and therefore it has got accumulated. Maybe you got 1 lakh lying there, maybe you got 2 lakhs lying there. So I think you should first sit down, write down your goals and see where you're investing, what you're investing. And if you think currently the market is overvalued, then keep your money in a floating rate fund, keep your money in an ultra short bond fund, arbitrage fund, wherever. Keep the money there, saying in case the market goes down, I will put this money into the market. That has to be the logic. And then you have to say, okay, these are the shares that I have bought, I'll buy more at this price, or these are the units that I have bought, so I'll buy more at this price, or I will look at some Brazil fund, China fund, Taiwan fund. If they come down 30% or 40%, I'll put in there. Some logic should be there, and therefore you should have accumulated money. If you have accumulated money per chance simply because you did not deploy it in the market because of whatever reasons, or that you had deployed it somewhere else, maybe you had bought real estate, maybe you have given to a friend who is doing business, who is paying you interest or not paying you interest also, some reason because of which you have less efficiently deployed your money, or you have let it lie in the savings bank account, then these are if these are the reasons why you are saying you want to invest more when the market goes down, you're fooling yourself. You should have invested more even when the market was up or down, doesn't matter. The greater the amount of time that your money spends in the market, you will benefit. There is of course the chance that sometime in March 2020, when the market fell 20-25%, maybe 30%, that is the time if you put the money in, it will work harder. But the question is, waiting for some such event is going to be extremely difficult, and the same people who tell you, oh, if you had invested extra money in March 2020 are the same people who would have blamed you in January and February for sitting tight on cash in your savings bank account. But it is that strategy which worked in March 2020 more by luck and belief that the human entrepreneurs are capable of solving all problems. So if there is a problem, there will be a solution, and the entrepreneur will find it, or an entrepreneur encouraged by the government of the country will solve the problem, right? So we had a problem, a major crisis called Chinese corona. And Chinese corona was killing people when 2 Indian entrepreneurs stood up and said, we will create a vaccine. That vaccine worked in India, the vaccine worked around the world. We are alive today, so many of us are alive today, and I mean the number of deaths in India is not even comparable to China. Look at what is happening in China. So our entrepreneurs have the ability to solve problems. And I'm very disappointed by, sorry for a digression, but the government has done nothing to recognize these 2 entrepreneurs who took so much risk. If there is a return of the corona crisis, you will turn to the same people and say, can you please make more vaccine? but there is no guarantee that all their vaccines got used, right? So some of it they must have thrown away, right? So I'm not even worried for a minute about their profitability for their shareholders, etc., but at least costs should be covered, and there has to be far greater recognition. At least 1 million or 2 million lives have been saved by these vaccines. If this does not deserve a Bharat Ratna, I honestly do not know what deserves a Bharat Ratna. But sorry, that was a digression. But yes, you have to be looking at all these options when you are investing, what is happening, how the country is going to work, and how all that, right? So thank you.